Hotel, Echo, Lima, Oscar, once again. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say, good morning. And can I ask you if you're getting ready for work? Should I say good afternoon? Or you're out and about in the parks, somewhere in the world, in work, in bed, for that matter. Or good night and rest well, depending on the time zone, etc. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG repping, short for Dilly London Buna, space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. So, this is a preview, my preview for the Aston Villa v Arsenal. And obviously I'm going to pick my starting 11. That'll be interesting. I'm going to pick the 9 substitution bench. And I'm going to pick my own formation. I'm going to go 4-2-3-1. That's an attacking formation, and it's a fixture that we need to win. And I know it's going to be tough. The roar at the whole end at the Villa stadium, it's really terrifying. Well, not terrifying, but intimidating at times. Should I use that word? Intimidating. However, before I get going, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? In abundance, yeah? DLG repping for a reason. You don't know. Bit of street words there. Anyway, share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, virally all over the globe. And make sure those that are watching for the first time share it amongst their friends and relatives. Also, in the comment section below, leave me a message, a note. Yeah, I want your response. If you got a starting 11 of your own, if you want to name the 9 substitutions, if you want to name me the referee, or who should be referee, because I don't have any faith in our English referees, if I'm being honest. Not with the FA in this country, etc. Drop it in the comment section below, yeah? That's where positive feedback belongs, as far as I'm concerned. DLG repping says so. Who said those words years ago in wrestling? Anyway, and then the last but not least, make sure you subscribe to the channel, myself and I only, yeah? Smash that button for me, left, right and centre, but smash it passionately. And if you subscribe, I will shout you out, yeah? And I'll keep it consistent as possible, and you lot have got to do your part as well, yeah? My last 2 videos, let's see some views, likes, comments, subscribers. Do it all for me, please. So, Aston Villa v Arsenal. This is a fixture that we have good history. Not of recent times. I think we lost 6 points to Villa last season. It weren't the best of times playing Villa. Do excuse me on my tablet. Just got it back from Cash Converters. Aston Villa, they are a good side. Good manager who's going to be one day a Liverpool manager, in my humble opinion. For the simple fact is, he is a scouser through and through. It's in his DNA. Why would he want to turn down the Liverpool job? He is lined up to replace Jurgen Klopp. If you look at the players he's got, ex-Liverpool players in Danny Ings and Philippe Coutinho, look at the team he's got. On their day, they can definitely beat anybody. And I mean anybody. And they will make it tough for us. But we've got to make it equally tough, or better than equally tough. We've got to take the game to like we're playing any of the teams in the top 6. Every game's a cup final. That I do know. So without further ado, let's get into the starting 11. In goal, in a 4-2-3-1 formation, Aaron Ramsdale. He keeps his place. I'm disappointed that he got beaten in the near post, and I'm sure he is disappointed in getting beaten at the near post. But one thing for sure, Mr. Ramsdale himself will keep his place. Hopefully there's not many more wickets from our goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. The back four, I believe that Takahiro Tomiyasu still not match fit yet. So I'm going to stick with Cedric Suarez. Not the best of games the other night, but again, he's a good backup right back, and that's as far as it goes. He starts. The centre-half pairing of Benjamin White. For me, not the best of games for him as well. But all throughout the whole season, for the bulk of it, he has been completely solid, and he's been excellent in his performance, especially his defensive performance, and on the ball, excellent. You know, very confident at travelling the ball, and he likes the final pass or two. But one thing with him, he needs to stop the long balls, because I have seen so many long balls from him go astray. But other than that, he's a good defender. We'll start with him. His partner in crime, possibly the best centre-half in the Brazilian national team. Dare I say it. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. He starts alongside Benjamin White. For me, our best centre-half at the club by a country mile. Best defender at the club in centre-halves by a huge country mile. I'm starting him. He's been excellent all season. Solid. Terrific in the air. And he's confident in his own ability. So he starts. Kieran Tierney. For me, he hasn't performed as a captain, but he's not been too bad of recently. He could do better than not bad. Definitely, he's got the talent there. Defensively, he's looking more and more solid. That's good news, but I want to see him do some damages offensively. And those crosses, I'll tell you what, he's aiming for Dominic Calvert-Lewin next season, if we get him. So he starts. Right, the midfield too, the pivotal part of the midfield, that's going to be very important. Thomas Partey. Now, he's been playing well ever since he arrived back from the African Cup of Nations. Other than that, he had a good game against Liverpool. I couldn't fault him. He's winning duels, he's winning tackles, interceptions. He's even taking more shots in outside the box, which is nice to see, even though they're going rose-ed. He starts this game, nevertheless. Granit Xhaka. Now, I never thought I'd big up my chest and say Granit Xhaka, but I'm bigging up my chest while saying his name. He has put in good performances, you know. He might not be the most mobile of midfielders, but he will go in with a tackle if it's necessary. He looks after the ball well, and he's starting to take more responsibility by receiving the ball from his defenders, or the back four, if you want to put it that way. So, yeah, Granit Xhaka starts. The attacking three in front of them too will be Bukayo Saka. I think he starts this game for me. Definitely, he has to start this game. Again, not the best of performances. I can see why he got taken off with under 10 minutes to go. Just to rest him for this game. But for me, he is feeling the fatigue. And it's important that we look after him as best we can. I'm still starting him if there's no one out there that I can depend on, which is the truth. In the middle, I'm going to stick with Martin Odegaard. I didn't think he had too bad of a game. I really didn't think he did poorly, but he wasn't at his very best, for definite. However, he's starting to show his class for the Arsenal, and you can see it. His ability and the talent that he has is exceptional, and long may that continue. Martin Odegaard starts. I'm I'm going to go with Emile Smith-Rowe on the left, but wait for the lone striker. For me, he has played well in that position, and I don't see why he can't produce another performance against the club, the team that wanted to sign him for 30 mil. Well, Arsenal did not have none of that. We are keeping him for the long haul, and there's a plan, and he's part of that long haul plan along with Saka. But anyway, I can get onto that in another video. This content is about the preview of Aston Villa v Arsenal. May I remind myself, Emile Smith-Rowe starts this game on the left. Up top, as a lone striker, I'm going to put Gabriel Martinelli there. For me, in the middle, I don't see why there's not goals in him. You know, I do not see why he's not going to score from playing as a lone striker. He's brave, tenacious in the tackle. He does work hard. But there is goals in Gabriel Martinelli, and the pace that he shows, it's frightening. And I think Villa will have something to think about there. So I'm going to start him in a lone striker role. Right, my 9 substitutions. On the bench, Bird Leno. It is what it is. Ramsdale's number 1. Bird Leno's got to prove Arteta wrong in training each and every day. That's all he can do. And even stay behind and work on drills if he has to. Just to prove that he should be the number 1 Arsenal goalkeeper. Substitute number 2. Substitute number 2, Rob Holding. It is what it is. I can't guarantee him a place in the first team, and I don't think he's good enough. But then again, the defender that's going to be possibly starting against us tomorrow is better than him, and we sold him instead of Holding. We could have sold Holding to Villa. Anyway, substitute number 3, Zack Swanson. A youngster who's come from the academy. Obviously, Arsenal's been embedded in his heart. He knows what the club's all about, and he's just waiting for his big break. Well done, Zack Swanson. Substitute number 4, Nuno Tavares. For me, quick. He's athletic. Defensively, he's not too bad. Offensively, he'll give Kieran Tierney a run for his money. And if he's pushing him in training, that's only a good thing. And I'm pleased to have said that. So, Nuno Tavares, still a raw talent, but there's bags of potential in him. And I mean bags of a potential in abundance. Substitute number 5. Who have we got substitute? Mohamed El Neni. That's a basic squad player there, but a good squad player, I think. Substitute number 6. Substitute number 6 will be... Oh, God, how can I think? Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga. Potential in abundance. Top, I think he's a promising midfield player, and I hope to see. I wouldn't mind seeing a lot of him next season, if not for the rest of this season. However, he's still quite raw, new to the English Premier League, so he's learning the culture. So he's substitute number 6. Number 7, Nicola Pepe. For me, a guy who's always going to start from the bench. Will he start this game? He might just start this game. I'm just going by my own substitution. Mikel Arteta has his own ideas, but for me, I'm starting him on the bench. So skillful. He's got a rare ability, but for me, he's never proved it on a consistent basis. Right, that's why he's substitute number 7 in my my video of substitutions, of the 9 substitutions, should I say. Substitute number 8, Alexander Lacazette. I mean, yes, I'm happy that he broke that duck that broke that burden that stopped him from scoring Premier League goals due to a lack of confidence, and I think it's a mental thing with him. But for me, he hasn't got enough goals from there, and now I'm going for Martinelli as a lone striker. Substitute number 9. I've got no choice but to put Eddie Nketiah in there. It is what it is. It's not healthy. He's not good enough from a long-term perspective, and he's a player out of contract, and I don't want to see him even come on. Neither want to see Lacazette come on because they're both not signing contracts, but it is what it is. But again, speaking of is what it is, this is the end of my video, and I'm going to wrap this up and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so very much for putting up with me. I'll be back again, hopefully with Mikel Arteta's press conference, or I can do it tomorrow morning, one of the two, before the Villa game. Until then, take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. If you're out tonight, be safe, and yeah, if it's cold, wrap up well. Until then, peace, love, and bless again. And as I always say, until next time, DLG repping, we shall talk again. Time's up, and I will say this, just please be nice.